Hey guys, Tentative here, bringing you another video today. I'm sitting in my Jeep because I have something I want to talk to you guys about, and it's rather important for the channel. Actually, you guys may know, I'm not even going to put my intro in here. You guys may know that the Buick Rendezvous was kind of my go-to driving car for towing the bike and everything, and it is, I'm just going to go out and say it, that truck is no more. It has been scrapped because I got into a little car accident with it. It wasn't anything crazy, just a little side swipe. But upon initial visual inspection, just with your eyes, not getting too in-depth of it, just kind of staring at it from a distance, it just looked cosmetic. Because the side fender, the right side fender was off, and the headlight was missing, the fog light was gone. And by then, it didn't even look that bad. But upon initial inspection, there was a lot of frame damage, undercar damage, and it was well out of reach to be repaired. It was more money than I put into it, and more money than I paid than what was paid for it at the time. So that car's no more, but do have some bit of good news, I guess. I will be getting a second vehicle back again. I'm not going to say what it is yet, or even what it is to begin with. I am paying for it, and it's going to be a pretty decent payment. So, but as of right now, the Jeep, what I'm sitting in now, is going to be the toy hauler. As of now, and even as of right now, it's still the daily driver, and in the summertime, it's going to take the bike back and forth to the tracks and whatnot. So that'll be exciting. It'll definitely look a little bit better than a Buick Rendezvous going to the track and being like, oh man, that's weird. Now it'll be a little bit more understandable that it's a 04 Grand Cherokee. So, but yeah, that's the car I'm going to be using to go to the tracks with, is this one here. My 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo with a 4.0 straight 6 in it. And it's still kind of mostly stock now. I mean, I'm not lifting it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not lifting it. I don't want to lift this Jeep. I don't like doing that. I don't really like the look of this Jeep lifted, to be quite frank with you. I honestly think the square body Jeeps are better to lift. I think they look a little bit better, and they're built a little bit more for it rather than a rounder shaped vehicle like this Jeep is. Don't get me wrong, they do look okay. I don't like the look of them personally. A lot of people do, but I don't. I don't like the round body of this style Jeep lifted. And you got to do a lot of work to the bumpers and the, what do you call it? The side, the fenders and the wheel wells, even to get bigger tires in it. Anyway, you got to do a lot of cutting, so. But anyway, I thought I'd show you guys, I thought I'd tell you guys a little bit about what's going on, what I've been sorting out with this thing, and I'll tell you guys what's been done to it so far. Not a lot has been done to it, just some fixes here and there. But I will show you guys what has been done. So I'll flip the camera around and get out of here. Alright guys, now before I step outside and show you what has been done and what is going to be done on this thing, I just thought I'd show you how many miles are on it. And this is a 2004. Boom, right there. 129,246 miles. So this thing isn't even broken in yet. So we'll just go ahead and step outside and tell you what has been done and what is going to be done. So let's go outside here. And the one thing that has been done on this is this door panel. These retainer clips are notorious for breaking very easily, especially if you slam the door any harder than just letting it fall on its own, basically. Those retainer clips will break, and then you'll have a floppy panel. So, guys can see, it is repaired. So we're gonna get out here, shut the door. Okay, so it's a little bit windy out here, guys, and so I apologize for the wind noise. But this is a 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4.0 liter with a straight 6 engine in it. I didn't get the V8 because I hate V8 engines because of their gas mileage. Not like that this one is any better. It gets 14 to 16 mpg anyways, but you get the idea. I don't like the big 4.7s in these. I just don't think that they run well, at least for me. I know a lot of people who've had bad luck with them, so I choose not to get one of those. So I'll just show you guys what has been done on this so far and what is going to be done. So these logos here, I painted over black. I need to get this extra adhesive off with an X-Acto knife, front and back as well. Got a new grill. I'll post a picture on the screen of it somewhere of what it looked like before, but it was basically, it was cracked here and underneath of the guard here. The silver part was cracked here, and here it was cracked. So I got that done. And I'm also going to be getting a new front bumper for that crack. And there's a hitch mark at the bottom down there too. I'm going to leave the side logos the same color because it looks pretty cool that way. So I'm going to leave those. And Jeep 4x4. As you guys know, it is, and this is the 4-wheel drive option. It's not all-wheel, it's 4-wheel. So, I also got my hitch down there. And I also got the wiring harness along with it. Right there. As you guys may or may not know, the wiring harness goes through this back trim here. And then goes through here and in this panel here. Actually, it goes more like this, up here and in this way. And then back over this way, there's a green plug back here that you plug it into, and there's your wiring harness. And then obviously when you're ready to tow something with lights, you just hang it out the back, and that's that. And the clips are here, so it's not like you have to worry about any, you don't have to worry about any latches on the bottom here. The latches are right here. As long as you don't get them in the latches, you're good to go. The wires won't mess up any, and it's very nicely guarded here, so happy about the installation of that. And this is all my riding stuff. Helmet, goggles, boots, stand, toolbox, emergency emergency compressor, and my stroller, since this is my daily driver still. So that's that. You guys know I'm a sticker guy. Love stickers. There's going to be a new rear bumper coming in eventually, and I'm probably going to end up trying to fix this at some point. So we'll try to do that. This is the other side. There's nothing crazy on the other side. It's just the same. New antenna. That's nice. I love the new antenna. So now what is going to be done to this Jeep? Oh, I guess before I start that, when I first got this Jeep, it had death wobble real bad, and I couldn't take it anymore after a couple years of driving it like that. Actually, a year and a half or 2 years of driving it, to be more specific. So I got it fixed. It got a new track bar and a new steering stabilizer. 100% cured, no death wobble whatsoever. The ball joints and tie rods are still good in here. Actually, you know what? I will tell you what I had to replace in the steering of this thing. So we'll dive right under here real quick. Give you guys a little bit of Jeep drivetrain knowledge here. So this is your front steering, obviously. This is your lower adjusting sleeve, and this is your upper, and this is your track bar right here. Steering stabilizer is up this way. So this upper adjusting sleeve, it needed to be replaced along with your tie rod. And on the other side is your drag link over here that goes to the pitman arm. I had to replace those because it was knocking upon turning, and it was because inside of the pitman arm you could see it popping out, like the tie rod would come up, up, up like that. And that needs to be replaced, obviously. So that was done. No fog lights in here. I will, and I'm going to tell you guys what I need now, what I'm going to be getting. New headlights are coming in, and I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, I said the new front bumper I need, and that's going to be done eventually. So new headlights are coming in for this thing. Along with new taillights are coming in as well. I'll be getting rid of the headlights, taillights, and this third brake light up here. That's going to be upgraded to something a little bit better. They're going to be LEDs, of course. And my interior lights are also going to be upgraded to LEDs on the inside. Every light on the inside, all the dome lights, the trunk lights, the dash light, not the dash lights, the glove box lights, and the lights underneath your feet are going to be all LED. And I'm looking forward to those. Now, the other important thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get wheel spacers. This Jeep is not going to be lifted. I think lifting these Jeeps does not look that great, but that's just my own personal opinion. I just don't like the round body of a lift. I like more of the square body like they do with the Wranglers and stuff like that. I think those look a little better. I'm going to be getting 1.25 inch or 1 1/4 inch wheel spacers for the front and the back. Because if you guys stand back here, and you stand here, you can't see you can't see the tires. You know, you can only see them at the bottom. So I think that with the 1.25 inch wheel spacers, it's going to pop them out enough to where it's going to look better, but it's not going to cause any real harm to anything in your drive. And that's what's important for me, is I don't want to cause any harm to my Jeep with the wheel spacers. So I think getting a 1 or 1 1/4 inch will do me just fine. So, and it's going to be in the front also. But other than that, that's all going to be done to it. It's not going to be anything crazy. Just like I said, it's just going to be my toy hauler. Now, the things I'm thinking about, I might do the shocks, and the front and the rear shocks. It just depends on how well this thing does with towing stuff. I know it's a Jeep and it'll probably be just fine. But if I'm not confident in, say, regular shocks, I'm going to put towing shocks in the rear. It's going to be a little bit of a stiff ride. I know that my boss at work has said that when he had his 2000 Grand Cherokee, it was a little bit of a rough ride with the towing ones on it. And then he put the OE Spectrum shocks back on it. But it's just going to be my toy hauler, so I'm just going to do that. Put the towing shocks on the back if I don't feel comfortable with the regular shocks. If I feel confident in them, I'll keep it. But that's just a later thing to determine later after this year. I'm also going to be doing this upcoming fall, since it's spring now. I'll be doing all the U-joints all the way around in this thing. Just want to get all the U-joints replaced, done with those. And other than that, I'm not really going to be doing anything else here with it. I'm not going to lift it, as I said, and nothing too crazy is going to be done here with it, and no painting it or anything. So that's pretty much it. This is obviously the Jeep 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee with a 4.0 liter straight 6, and this is the Laredo submodel. Very nice Jeep. I can't complain. It's been my everyday driver for since 2017, I think, so can't complain about it. So yeah, that's her. Oh, that's a good shot right there in the sunlight there. Let's see if we can go around here to here this way and get a better one. Oh, that's much better. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this update video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, guys.